Hello friends. In today's video, I will try to explain a data transformation problem and how to solve it through Salesforce Tableau CRM tool. Python and SQLs are many popular programming language which can be used to solve this. However, today let's explore ETL abilities of powerful tool like Salesforce Tableau CRM. All right, let's check the data set and what we need in our output data. So to start with any problem, we need to understand what is the input data is and what kind of transformation is required to transform it into a output data set. So in this problem statement, right? So if you can see, we have three columns: team win, team B, team A. So this is nothing but it's a cool data set regarding the cricket match. So here consider a cricket match between uh, team A, that is India, and team B, that is Pakistan, and the team which won the cricket match. In this first row, the winning team would be India. In the second row, winning team would be England. The match is played between England and Pakistan, and so on till 15th record. All right. So what we need uh, in the output data set. So in the output data set, if you see here, what we need is we need to list down all the uh, teams, all the countries which played against each other. So this uh, team column would be having unique values of the country team, and then the second column would be the total played. So that basically means if Team India have played with all the other teams, how many matches they have played, and the next two columns are self-explanatory. So the how many matches they have lost and how many they have won. So uh, by definition, if we do summation of total loss plus total win, it will come down to the total match played. So this is what we need as our output data set. So, without wasting any time, let's try to jump into Salesforce Analytics, or which is also called Salesforce Tableau CRM, and try to achieve it through a recipe. So, recipe is nothing but a ETL tool. Uh, Before jumping to the recipe, let's first explore the input data in the Salesforce Analytics. I have already imported the CSV file, the input data set, input data into Salesforce Analytics, and this is the new data set which got created. So let's explore. So now you can see we have three columns: team win, team B, and team A. So this is what we have imported. Now that we have seen the same data in Salesforce Analytics, let's jump to the recipe. We'll navigate to Data Manager. Let's create a new recipe. So I navigated to Recipe tab. To create a recipe, need to start with a input data. That would be the input data which we just imported. Our data set is cricket matches. We need all the three columns, so I'm selecting all the three columns from this data set. So this is our input node. Let's do the first set of transformation. Right. So for first set of transformation, we have to create two new columns, each for the team, which will tell if they win that match or not. So let's create custom formula table. I'll be using case in conditional statement. So our condition would be, let's say for team A, team A equal to team win. Then we need to pass a string which will signify that team A win the match. Else lost. So we are only considering win or loss scenario for a particular match which is played between team A and B. Output type would be text. Let's keep the default value as it is. We have to give a column label since it is for team A. Unique API name is required. Let me copy it since we need the same expression in B. Let's create same for team B. So now we have two new computed columns. So if you see first row, so this match India won. So team A win slash loss column will have win, and for team B it will be loss. So we have computed it correctly, so that is fine. And let's move to the second set of transformation. So now that we have uh, uh, the computed columns for team A and team B, we need to bifurcate this data set into two separate data sets, one for team A and one for team B. Let's try to do it. So the first column, we don't need it anymore. I will drop it along with team B columns. So let's drop it. So in this new data set, I only have data for team A. Similarly, I have to do it for team B. Let's give a name to it. So now I will do the same for team B. This time I will drop all the columns of team A and the team win column. So now we have bifurcated the data which we found in transform 0 node to two separate nodes, get team A and get team B. Now we have to do the union of this so that we will have only two columns and the number of records will get increased. So to do a union, let's connect both the nodes and we have to select append. So in append, we have to map the column of get team A and get team B node. So team A will go in team B. Team A win loss will be mapped to team B win loss. Let's do apply. Let's quickly verify the preview. Looks fine. All right. Now that we have the data in two columns, we need to change the column header. Let's do a transform and do edit attribute. We'll simply make it as team. Again, we'll change this to team win slash loss. Now we have to count for team for each country how many win they have and how many loss they have. To do that, we have to use aggregate. Let's try to do that. So I have to count the win and loss values from team win slash loss column. Let's aggregate the value, what we have to aggregate. So we have to do a count of team win loss. Let's keep the column label as of now as it is. So when we have to group the rows, we have to group the country team. So here I have to select team, and when I have to group the columns, so in columns we only have two values, either win or loss. So I will select team win or loss, and I have to select all the values since I need all the values, loss and win. hit apply. So we are almost near what we want in our output dataset. Let's change the column headers. Let's do a transform once more. And do a edit attribute. Let's change the label as total loss. Similarly, changing the next column. So finally, we have the data, what we want. So each team, India, Pakistan, England, Australia, these are the list of team, the unique team which played the cricket matches, and each team how many they lost and how many they win. Now that we have total how many win and how many loss, uh, as part of our final data transformation output, we need to calculate one more column called total played, which is nothing but sum of total win plus sum of total loss. So let's try to do that. Let's create a new custom field, custom column. You have to select number as the output. Let's make it total plate. So now we have the computed column total plate, which is nothing but sum of total loss plus total win. So yes, this is what we need in our final output. So the last step is to register it into a output node, so that once the job runs for this recipe, it will give the output from the output node. So I will add a output node. So we want to write the output in a data set or in a CSV or either in an output connection also. I'm just selecting data set. Give a unique name. I'm saving this recipe in my private folder since I don't want to expose it to external world. But in the real time, in any particular project, right, we have to run the recipe to extract the data set and need to share to a particular app. But since I'm just doing it for educational purpose, I'm just saving it in my location app, my private app. Let's hit apply. All right. So this is what we need, and we got the output. The last step would be to save and run, or either just do save to save this recipe. but let's go ahead and do save and run. Let me take the same name. So now you can see recipe is queued to run. So the job will be running in background. The job runs successfully for the recipe, as you can see. Now let's explore the data set which it created. We will navigate to data asset. Let's sort it by the latest. Yeah. So we have the cricket match transformation hyphen 2 as the data set in our output node. Let's explore it. Let's go to value tables. Yes. Now you can see we have the same data uh, which was intended in our output, and we have we successfully able to transform the data. I hope you able to understand the concept here in Salesforce Analytics, and hope you like this video. Uh, if you liked it, I'm really glad. Thank you for watching.